Hey guys, it's Mikey Dang again. Hopefully this will be the last time I have to make this video. For some reason this camera keeps freezing on me. It's an external camera, so I plug this in so I don't drop my MacBook Pro onto my pedals or whatnot, and so I can move around. So messing around with the GR-20 here, just real quick. It goes, a lot of people have been asking, so it goes from my PRS into this thing. It's a switch, so I can go guitar or mix, or straight GK. So the GK goes into this cable right here. It's like a 13-pin Midi. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, whatnot. I just know it's multiple pins. And then it goes into the GR-20 right here. How I do it is I have three different kind of inputs and outputs. There's one out, which is, let me point out, don't want to hit my guitar, right here. It goes into the pedals and then all the way through these pedals and comes back into the GR-20, and then it goes back in here. Right now I would have one more cable, which is would be right here, which would be out to my amp, but right now I'm just doing MIDI. Then I have MIDI right now. I usually don't hook it up, but this is just for extra peripherals. MIDI out into my Kawai PN-100, into the back, and then it goes out from there back to in, so it controls it. Basically, I was kind of disappointed with some of the piano sounds in the GR-20. It didn't sound clear enough, so I decided to plug in this. Maybe at church I'll plug in my the Core Triton 88 key and see how it sounds over there, rather than just do straight piano out of the GR-20. Okay. So this is how it sounds with it. Just straight GK into that PN-100. Gotta move the mouse or else the video freezes. Oh, sorry for that little skip there, but some reason this little external camera keeps freezing. I should just use the internal camera, but whatever. So, sounds much clearer. When I just go straight GR-20, the way I have it set, these three strings would pick up, but the rest of the range would not. So basically it would sound kind of muffled, these bottom strings. These top strings are hear it much better. Just gotta keep moving that mouse or else it freezes. As you can hear, it sounds much clearer. And another little side note: always set your string sensitivity so you can play most of your songs through the GR. If you don't, it just sounds kind of muddy. So the way I have it set is, let me click on there and show you real quick. This is going from 6th string to 1st. To me it looks backwards on here, on the screen. It goes 6.8, 5.9, 4.7, 3.6, 2.6, 1.7. And I was messing around trying to play Glorious from Mute. Sorry, I heard something in the background. From Muse, and it just wasn't sounding right. Basically, I would go it would just sound, the 5th string would just keep holding for a while, and it wouldn't define each note, so it would sound like that. But I got it to set that sensitivity. This sensitivity I have set on, so it sounds. I need to take that sensitivity. Alright, back again. I got tired of using this stupid external camera. I kept freezing. It's the first time using it on my Mac. I'm just going to use the regular camera now. Yeah, again, going back to the sensitivity of the strings. I had forgot I turned off the GR-20 earlier and forgot to save my settings. So my fifth string was on 5.9. So then it wasn't sounding right. Like it was just too sensitive for it. So it just kept holding out notes and didn't sound right. So I put it back to 5.7, so it sounds more defined. So it's still not going to be perfect, going from guitar to MIDI and this and that. It doesn't sound right. So it sounds better, but you got to fine tune every little bit of it. So then that's just a little demo of that. So I'm going to try out the Korg at church and see what it sounds like and let you guys know if it sounds better. But I do have to say, the PN-100 does sound, with the samples, it sounds much better than the built-in GR-20 piano sounds already. I would recommend getting like a separate rack mount, like the Motif ES or the XS, or even the what's it called, the Roland Phantom XR, I believe, rack mount. It sounds much better, but for what that is, it sounds great already. The built-in will just keep knocking out and only play so many notes within. So that's just my take. So that was just a short little demo before I go to church. So later. Hey guys, I just got back from church. I tried out the GR-20 through the Korg Triton 88 keys. That's not extreme or anything, but it didn't really work out right. I didn't have the time to set the Midi or whatnot. I had to set up for church or whatnot. So yeah, it didn't really work out right. Second and first string worked. Nothing else was setting right. Basically, it was just the second string was making drum noise, and the top string was making like a high pitched piano, like way on the top range of it. So it just didn't sound like piano at all. It was set on piano on the Korg, but it didn't turn out right. So the MIDI has to sync out right. Maybe Roland doesn't like Korg, but I just need to sit down and like fine tune that. It works with my Kawai perfectly, but my Korg doesn't. So just let you guys know it didn't work out so far. So all right, later.